if there is anything that needs to be satirized and remixed, it is Trump talking about massive dumps. And by the way, extra points if you can sample.
Get as directed!
All right. Well, I don't know. Some kind of problem with the intro audio. For a second, I thought the problem was my computer, but it's actually all working fine. It's weird. I played a little bit of this clip. You won't believe what. And we can hear it fine. So it seems to be something with the intros. I don't know. I guess we'll have to forego them today, which is sad. But I am here. I am here. Now, many of you are wondering what is going on today. And you wouldn't be wrong to wonder because we've been promoting this live viewer town hall for 6 p.m. Eastern on the East Coast today. And it's only going to be on the Pacman Live YouTube channel. Now, of course, I'm live right now on our main channel as well as on Twitch as well as on Facebook. So what's going on? This is just a hype stream to get everybody ready for the Pacman live stream in an hour. And hopefully many of you will carry over And then we're going to do this great town hall. Everybody's going to be able to call in. Members do get priority. I want to be very, very honest about that. And hold on a second. What else do we have here? I think we're mostly okay. Weird. Why isn't there? There we go. There's Twitch subscribers. Just getting everything set back up. Okay. Yeah. So in any case, we're doing open phones via Discord, davidpakman.com via davidpakman.com/Discord at 6 p.m. East today. Everybody will be allowed to call in. We're just going to take calls. And if you're a website member, you're going to get priority. We've established on the Discord a sort of like separate voice channel on which the members will be able to say, hey, David, I want to talk to you, and they will get priority. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. But we have so many things to go over between now and then, including I have a Tucker Carlson clip. I've got deep fakes. I've got voicemails. I've got so many different things. People already asking about another town hall. We're doing one today. We haven't even done it's. Let's see how today goes. Although I would be willing to say I would commit to a second town hall next week if we get 100 website members today. Then I would do another town hall, and it's just going to be really, really wild. Okay, where to start? So many different things going on. Many people. Oh, hold on a second. Before we even go further, thanks to our viewer via Twitch, Small Fuzzy Moss, I have a bunch of new audio drops, a couple of new Biden ones.
And Corn Pop was a bad dude.
Right.
I got hairy legs.
Yep.
And by the way, maybe you could inject some bleach in your arm, and that would take care of it.
Oh, wait a second.
And by the way, maybe you could inject some bleach in your arm, and that would take care of it.
That's a duplicate. Let me remove that one. Okay, and then I've got one more.
Windmills do not cause cancer.
Right. Right. So I've got those new ones. I have a couple of new Trump ones that people might like.
Routers. We want the routers, Sonny. Wendy, we got to get those routers, please. The routers. Those routers. Those routers. We're so beyond the routers. Those routers. They don't want to give up the routers.
Right. So there's the router related material. And then maybe my favorite Trump clips of all time, Trump getting derailed by feedback.
And our incredible, oh, these people don't know what the hell they're doing. The Biden. Let me recover my ears for 1 second.
Exactly. I think that's basically it as far as new stuff.
Cephahide.
Okay. So we're caught up on new drops, which is very, very good. I do want to say thank you. Oh, that's a good question. Will Twitch count today towards the possible second member, or rather viewer town hall? Yes. Twisted Hawk, Agnostic Sister, ASF Clops, Nasty Q's, Junk Saint, Pizza Man, as well as Jen here, Dave B, Nug Wrangler, Cosmos, E. Lawrence, C. Barker, all kicking us off today. Putting us at 10. Today's recommended website discount code is Felony21. It's such a good discount code, it should be illegal. That's it. All right, a few other super chats to get to. How do you change the mind of a guy like Joe Manchin? I don't know that you do. I think you've just... Listen, I interviewed Bill Scher on the podcast today. He had a very interesting perspective, which was without Joe Manchin, you don't even have a majority. So like, as frustrating as it is to have to fight Joe Manchin over infrastructure, if that was a Republican, then Mitch McConnell prevents this from even being a discussion. And that's mathematically incontrovertible, right? Like there's no way to deny that. So check out my interview today with Bill Scher, because we talk a lot about Joe Manchin and Kirsten Sinema. Penn Sylvester says, you've helped me and my mom in so many ways. Thank you. No, thank you. Sir, could you say hi to Janice and that I love her? Yes. Shivani loves you, Janice. Thank you. Peppy says this is better than rejuvenation. I know it. I know it. It truly is. It's really something something remarkable. I'll try to stay awake here in England. Thanks, David. Yeah, so if you're just joining us at the top of the hour, we've got a live viewer town hall exclusively on the Pacman Live YouTube channel. We're trying to build up this channel. 100 new subscribers over there. We will be pinching off this stream at the top of the hour and going over to Pacman Live, opening the phone lines wide open. And if you want priority, then absolutely sign up at joinpacman.com because members will get priority. All right, let's get into some content, all right? This is just stuff people have sent me over the last week to 10 days that I want to go through. Anti-masker has a public meltdown on a plane and threatens the flight attendant. This is really wacky stuff. Let's take a look.
What happened on my flight to LA?
The fuck you talking to me like that for, bro? Take me off. I don't give a fuck. I didn't even want to go to Cali.
It's like, what? Listen, nobody's forcing, the airline's not forcing you to fly to California. If you hate California so much, just don't buy the ticket.
I didn't even want to go to Cali. I didn't even want to go to Cali. The fuck you talking to? I will find your name, date of birth, and address. I will know your social security number before I get off this plane. On my daughter. On that same baby that you see me on the phone with. What? So what the fuck? Yo, cuz, watch the fuck out. What the fuck out? What's the plane? What they gonna do for you before I... What's the law gonna do? Yo, mind your business. Mind your business.
Man, I have flights coming up, and this is the last thing I would ever want to be dealing with on a plane.
Come on. Let me just explain something. Let me explain something to him.
This guy's going to explain things to other people. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's no need, huh? You told me one thing, I told you I'm gonna leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. You leave it alone. Fuck you talking to.
This guy's very clearly trying to de-escalate, and the shouter just doesn't want to hear it.
I'm trying to leave, bro. And I'm sitting here waiting 2 hours later.
Oh my God.
Fuck you.
Yeah. So anyway, really, really wild stuff happening on that plane. Here is another one. A dude in Orange County melts down after being kicked out for groping a server. Let's take a look at this one as well.
You fucking weirdo! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Is he not wearing shoes either?
Fuck you! Who the fuck do you think you are? Who the fuck do you think you are?
Is this guy mic'd up somehow? It's amazing. It's like he's speaking into a professional microphone.
Who the fuck? Fuck you! I need cops here right now! Give me a cop!
Screaming like that's actually really bad for your vocal cords. Really, really bad. Like, aside from complete and total dysregulation, clearly needs anger management and all these different things, it's just unhealthy. You get all red, headache. It's like it really raises your blood pressure, and it's terrible for your voice.
Fucking cops are at Hennessy's, please, right now!
I'm not touching him.
Yeah, he may not care about that.
Having a good day.
Data point! This guy just made me feel
this little private
energy, man.
We're having a great day.
I'm so done. Just please give me a fucking... Just give me a...
He's done.
I am. No, I'm really trying. Please give me a copy. Please give me a copy. Where's my card?
You threw it out of your hand.
Give me my card.
You grabbed it. I'm not touching it.
Fuck you!
He was very briefly de-escalated there.
Grab it. Grab your card.
What, man?
Grab your card.
You just you're a fucking weirdo.
You're the one who
You're
grabbed the
rude.
chick's
You're
ass,
weirdo.
bro. You grabbed the chick's ass, not him. So
Whose fucking ass did I grab?
the server.
He also, I guess, is he drunk? He sounds sort of drunk. Okay, so that's going on there, and it's all very, very sad. Will I address the Bitcoin all-time high? Yes, I had it ready to go right here, in fact, because I do want to talk about it. Now, what is the all-time high ever? 64,863. So we're under $1,000 from the all-time high. Hold on a second. Let's see here. I am going to address Bitcoin momentarily. I do want to say thanks to Guitar Goddess for gifting 5 subs via Twitch. Also thanks to Kane, Freddy Bob, Grim Reaper, Merkelist, Twisted Hawk, all of whom have just signed up, putting us at 18. Also, a huge thank you to Joey Kane for the website membership, Joey just signed up on my website, joinpacman.com, with the coupon code felony21, is number 19 today. But thanks to being a website member, Joey will get priority to talk to me at the top of the hour when the live viewer town hall starts. Today, we're doing a live viewer town hall on our second YouTube channel, Pacman Live. This stream will go to the top of the hour. It will then end. We will then go live on Pacman Live. And anybody who wants to call in will be allowed to call in. Allowed. Like, you need my permission. Will be welcomed. But website members will get priority, and you can sign up at joinpacman.com. Also, if we get to 100, I will commit to the heretofore unannounced second viewer town hall next week. So there's a lot riding on this. Many, many different things. Let's see here. Stephanie says, David, can you give a shout out to my sister Euridia? Yes, shout out. You doing anything if airplane scene happens to you? Well, what does it mean if it happens to me? Like if I'm a passenger and someone's losing their mind? No, whenever I see unstable people, I try to sit as still as possible and blend into the background, because this crazy thing happens where if I'm like engaged listening when there's someone going absolutely bananas, they'll make eye contact with me. Next thing I know, their entire rant is being addressed to me. So this happens sometimes when I'm walking around on the street or different places. When I see someone dysregulating, I will just, I'm almost like a, what are animals that have like a freeze response when a predator comes by? Yeah, I don't know if it works with people. I'm taking this from the animal kingdom, but yes, a rabbit. Exactly. I'm like a rabbit where, like, when I open up my back sliding door and there's a rabbit in my yard eating all of my vegetables, it will just freeze. I try to do the same thing when someone's dysregulating. So while that would be going on, I would just be like this. Perfectly still. And I would not make eye contact. Obviously, that would be terrible. That's what I would do. Okay, let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is very close to an all-time high. Now, as many of you know, I have held Bitcoin, as the term may be, since the year 2015. What do I think about this all-time high? I have no idea. Today, we had people saying it's going to zero. And we had people on CNBC today saying this will be worth $250,000 a coin within a couple of years. I don't pretend that any of them know a damn thing. I just have no idea. I have no idea. What I do think, and I'm going to talk about this on the show tomorrow. So this is like, is Bitcoin used for criminality? Okay, well, so is the US dollar. It's not about that. What about the energy consumption? What about the regulate? None about that. My only issue that I'm going to address tomorrow is it seeming likely that Bitcoin is just going to disappear, go to zero, and nobody's ever going to talk about it again? No. Nassim Nicholas Taleb, author of The Black Swan, author of Anti-Fragile, author of, various books. When he talks about what should we be reading, he says, if you really want to read things that have stood the test of time and that are likely to maintain relevancy, look at what's been around for a long time. If a book has been around for 500 years and it's still in print and still being read, it's more likely it'll be around another 500 years. Whereas if a book's been around a year, it would be a little bit much to say it's probable or even likely it would be around 500 years. If it's been around 10 years, it'll probably be around another 10. Bitcoin has now been around 12 years. And every year, it becomes less likely in my mind that this thing's just going to evaporate. So do I know where the price is going to go? I have no idea. Do I personally hold roughly 3 to 4% of my assets in cryptocurrency? I do. That's my decision. It's not a recommendation for anybody. And what I've been doing is starting in January, every time it goes up to a new high, like if it goes up 10%, I'll sell 5%. And then if it goes up another 10%, I'll sell another 5%. So over time, I have fewer and fewer coins, but I'm sort of like locking in gains and taking money off the table and shifting it to maintain that same asset allocation. That's what I'm doing. Okay? Not a recommendation for anybody. if we do hit an all-time high, right? Again, the all-time high is 64,863. We're right around $900 per coin shy of that today. We'll take a look. Keep me posted. All right. Very good. Thanks to Narwhal as well as Harry for the Twitch subscriptions, number 20 and 21. Also, a huge thank you to 3 new website subscribers. Grim Reaper just signed up at joinpacman.com with the coupon code Felony21. Daniel Hejnar just signed up on my website with the coupon code Felony21. And Nathan Blamires just signed up with the coupon code Felony21. We are doing a live viewer town hall at the top of the hour. Everybody will be welcome to call in. Website members get priority today. So if you want to talk to me today, signing up at joinpacman.com is a great place to start. And secondly, if we fulfill our goal of 100 website members today, I will commit to a second town hall next week in case not everybody gets on today. So a lot of different exciting things going on. Okay, a few other things I wanted to look at. Here's something pretty nice that someone made on the subreddit. This is a deep fake of me with producer Pat. I guess, is this like a Cheech and Chong deep fake? I think that's what this is. Let's take a look at it. Oh, hold on. We need audio, though. Here we go.
Hey, Holmes. Hey, man, that's soul, man. I've been smoking since I was born, man. I could smoke anything, man.
There's producer Pat. There's me.
I think you better light it in here, man.
Wait.
These gas fumes, man.
Oh, man.
Okay, so very nicely done. That's by Reddit user Independent NN. I like it. Here is one of my favorite new Dave Rubin clips, always pushing the boundaries, really on the vanguard of big ideas. And here he defines Occam's razor.
Well, John, let me give you another razor, Occam's razor. If something can go wrong, it will. And that basically is the tagline.
What was that? If something can go wrong, it will. That's Occam's razor. No, that's Murphy's Law. I think Dave Rubin actually is that. I think he's actually referring to Zeno's paradox as well as the Coriolis effect. It's just becoming completely humiliating at this point. It is completely and totally humiliating. Let's look at it once more. And just the certainty and confidence with which he says this.
Well, John, let me give you another razor, Occam's razor. If something can go wrong, it will. And that basically is the tagline
basically.
For this administration. Let me do 2 things for your producers right now, because I know you guys like to fiddle with the Chiron when I'm on. Can I be called Gen X expert, or if they want to be really pithy?
Yes. Now, I don't know. You know how on Fox News, they've got their hard news and then they've got opinion. And if you watch it, you're like, what the hell? I can't tell the difference. It's hard news. And John Roberts just said vaccines are something weird. So with Dave Rubin, I can't tell if this is a commentary segment or a comedy segment. Because, you know, he was an comedian at one point. And there's this famous clip where Dave polls the audience on their sexual orientation. It's a very, very funny clip. And I can't tell if this is a comedy appearance on Newsmax or if this is a political commentary appearance on Newsmax. I don't know, but it's all very, very strange. Thanks to RGKK12 as well as Agnostic Sister for the Twitch subs, putting us at 26. Very exciting. Folks asking, when and how do you call in to the viewer town hall? Okay, let me explain this one more time. Right now, I'm streaming on YouTube, Twitch, or Twitch, as some say, and Facebooks. At 6 p.m. Eastern, which is in about 35 minutes, these streams will end, and we're going to go live on the David Pakman Show second channel called Pakman Live. You can find it at youtube.com/Pakman Live. We will then be live on that channel, and the Discord is going to open wide open. It's going to be like a whale's mouth, jaw, something. And people will be able to start dumping in calls. Everybody will be welcome. That's at 6 p.m. Eastern. But if you want like almost certainty to get on and talk to me, we will be giving priority to website members who sign up at joinpacman.com. So that's the thing. That's the new hot thing, to quote Donald Trump. Okay, couple other little things to go over. Here's a Tucker Carlson deepfake where Tucker is honest. I believe this was another one of our viewers who put this together. I do want to warn people, this is pretty cursed. This is pretty cursed, all right? Here we go.
For once on this show, let's get real. I am so full of shit. I lie all the time. Anytime I'm in front of a camera. Best believe I'm being a propagandist for some of the worst fucking people on this planet.
True.
I'm a fucking prick. The worst piece of fucking shit. Do you know why I always make this face? For two reasons. One, to mirror you idiots so you don't feel alienated, you bunch of babies. Two, because I have to look constipated and confused to keep myself from laughing out loud constantly. It's my damn face.
Oh, man.
And even that doesn't work half of the time.
Yes, very, very explosively honest statements from Tucker Carlson. Pretty amazing stuff. And then here's a clip. This just happened earlier. This is great. The new controversy is that the supply chain issues, shortages, and possible Christmas gift delays are being blamed on Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg being on paternity leave. Now, at its core, the entire Buttigieg paternity leave thing has a whiff of homophobia. Tucker Carlson said a few days ago, oh, Pete Buttigieg in the midst of all this is on paternity leave, what? Learning how to breastfeed. And of course, this is the homophobic trope of gay men, feminizing gay men and gay men being like women, et cetera, et cetera. So there's a whiff of homophobia to the entire Buttigieg thing. And of course, he's entitled to paternity leave. Everybody should have paternity leave, maternity leave, the entire thing. He's also not really on paternity leave because he's been working. He's been on conference calls. He's been doing things, all sorts of stuff. So now everybody on the right wants to blame him. Now, was everybody blaming Elaine Chao when there were shortages of toilet paper, pasta, canned goods, everything under Trump? No, nobody even knew who Elaine Chao was. She's Mitch McConnell's wife and was Trump's transportation secretary. But now it's Pete Buttigieg, and this happened today with Jen Psaki, and it's delightfully cringeworthy, I would say.
65% of voters think that given what's going on, he should come back to work.
He's at work.
He's on paternity leave.
I was on a conference call with him this morning.
He's in the department now, every day.
Listen, Emerald, I think what you're getting at here is this question about whether men, parents, women should have paternity and maternity leave. And the answer is absolutely yes. In our view, that is the policy of this administration. That is what we're pressing to.
All right. Anyway, so you get the point. So that's Emerald Robinson from Newsmax trying to argue, I guess, that it's because Pete Buttigieg is on paternity leave that all of this is going on, even though it's been going on off and on for some period of time. Now, there's a whole other layer of this to the stupidity. If in a country of 331 million people, nationwide supply chain issues depend on one guy not being home with his newborn twins, then we've got a really screwed up system. And obviously that doesn't pass the sniff test. And that's not the case. Every aspect of this is very, very dumb. But we're going to talk about that more extensively on the program tomorrow. Thank you to Corey Kimbrough, who just signed up at joinpacman.com. Thanks, Corey, for signing up. You're new member number 27 today. Also, big thank you to Scuba Doodle and Libster Tech for signing up via Twitch Prime, putting us at 29. We've got about a half hour until today's live viewer town hall starts over on the Pacman Live YouTube channel. If you want to be ready for that, go to youtube.com/Pacman Live. Make sure you're subscribed here. This is where we will be streaming the town hall at the top of the hour. Everybody will get an opportunity to call in, which I think is just going to be absolutely fantastic. Also, thank you to Eagle Bear Morgan, who just signed up at joinpacman.com. and is new member number 30 today. Signing up on the website not only gets you priority on today's town hall, but if we get to 100, I will do another town hall next week, which would be very, very exciting. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here via Super Chat? David, I love your content. It's really important to be respectful to people, which you're great at. Hope to see you do more debates in the future. Thank you. Sir, a commentator claimed you rug pulled on the coin you promoted 2 times in the past. What happened, or do you plead the fifth? I have never, ever, ever promoted the purchasing of any coin ever. And in fact, every time I talk about cryptocurrency, I say, I am not giving financial advice. If you're curious as to what I'm doing, I will tell you with endless caveats that I am not giving financial advice. I am not telling anyone to do anything. The only advice I give financially is, what about a David Pakman Show membership? That's financial advice I can stand behind. That's something everybody can feel very, very good about. But I have never told anyone to buy any coin, currency, or anything of the sort. Tamisha asks a good question. How will we know who is a member during the live stream? Excellent. Excellent. Tamisha, excellent question. Now you're really thinking. There's going to be 2 voice lobbies on our Discord. And in fact, I'm going to pull this up right now and make sure everything's running as predicted. We are going to have the regular waiting lobby, which is where you will go on the Discord if you want to chat with me and you are not a member. If you are a member who has been verified by the moderators on Discord, there will be a separate voice channel called Hoity Toity Exclusive. Hold on, what's it called? Hoity Toity Exclusive Members. Now, how do you prove your membership? You message any of the moderators with a screenshot of yourself logged in as a member on our website. That's it. They'll immediately give you member status. This voice channel will only be visible for those who are members. Now, let me just take a look at and see whether everybody is... Okay, we've got a lot of people asking for the website member role. Yeah, the moderators are doing their best to work through this. This is the first time doing this. We've got about 25 minutes until it starts. Oh, God, no. Member waiting lobby. Did I give the wrong thing? Oh, my God. Forget everything I just said. I'm sorry. Let me back up. Member waiting lobby is the voice channel for our members, and waiting lobby is the voice channel for non-members. Okay? So, like, right now, this is a great opportunity, actually, to get on with me and get a membership. There's only 4 people waiting in the members waiting lobby. Very good. Okay. All right. So that's the answer, Tamisha. I hope that it's not more confusing. Also, there's people starting to DM me on Discord. Don't DM me. And if you send like a couple in a row, I'm going to have to just block you. It gets overwhelming. Okay. So don't DM me. Don't send me any private messages on Discord. Please, 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 please. Okay. Thanks to, and welcome to Matthew Howell. Matthew just signed up on joinpacman.com with the coupon code felony21. And his new member number 31. Let's do a couple of voicemails. I am so behind on voicemails. You guys aren't going to believe this, but let's just try and see if we can start working through a few of these. Here we go.
So I noticed in society that you could call any woman fucking dumb, ugly bitch.
Okay, and we're done.
I'm just realizing, some of the benefits of, an expanded vocabulary.
Yes, there are many. Here's Eric from Mass.
Hey, David. It's Eric from Mass again. Yep, the conspiracy guy. I just looking, dude, you're unraveling at the seams. I'm looking on the screen right now.
Yep, I'm unhinged, guys. I've completely lost it.
Seeing COVID cases are up 300% next to one that you put. COVID cases are down 20%.
Yes, the clips were from weeks apart. YouTube may recommend things thematically, but those were from weeks apart.
So, I was just taking a look at history. I'm just speculating, so don't quote me or anything.
Don't worry, I won't. Then back to Eric from Mass.
Hey, David, it's Eric from Mass, the conspiracy theory guy. Conspiracy fact guy.
Then back to Whitney.
So, I wanted to communicate like some things about just my experience in dealing with, not dealing, but my experience with socializing.
Okay, then back to Eric from Mass. It's back to back. They're both calling all day and all night.
Hey, David, it's Eric from Mass. This is just a courtesy call.
It's a courtesy call.
Be like the Young Turks and jump on the voter fraud as being debunked or discounted or whatever, because they're doing it right now on live TV. And
Okay, they should know each other. That would actually be interesting.
So, in society, like, when people are defining racism, like, if you think about it in terms of, like, expectancy, like, if you're not a racist and you're saying, like, then black people should leave. I feel like it's kind of expectant since
Black people should leave. Weird.
hey, David, it's Eric from Mass, the conspiracy fact guy. I just wanted to let you know before you go on and on about whatever. The vaccine is about to get pulled.
Yep, any day now. By the way, that was from a month ago. It still hasn't been pulled.
So I noticed on your show that when you were talking about Chris Christie, you said that he should like apologize.
I haven't mentioned Chris Christie for a really, really long time.
Yeah, hey, David, I wanted to share this with you. It's your conspiracy guy again.
Okay, then this other third regular caller got involved.
If you could do me a favor, David, I have tried to call Jesse on both of his numbers, and they disconnect for me.
I don't know who that is.
So what it was telling me, the universe is telling me that, well, I'm putting on Pandora, and if you think Pandora is named Pandora for no reason, no, I'm opening the box for you fuckers.
Okay, then back to Whitney.
Hey, so I was like reading up about like post-traumatic stress disorder.
Then back to the other guy.
Well, there's no way back from here. So I know people have been following me. They don't surveil very well. You can tell them too, the FBI surveillance, they have.
Yep, he's picked up the surveillance on himself. Then back to Whitney.
So, I found like a pretty good analogy for like really early time abortions. Just
Then back to the other guy.
David, you're number 2. Technically, you're number 3 because I forgot. I had an orb, which I have video evidence of. I had an orb visit my friend's daughter, whose name is Helena.
Right. Then Eric from Mass called back in.
Hey, David, I just wanted to comment on the Sarah from Mass, the teacher that you had on. It's got nothing to do with research, because I'll agree with you. I will agree with you on this. If that were the case, that people came and said, oh, I did research, and yeah, it is arrogant. You're absolutely right. That somebody would, call in or tell people or go on the internet. But that's not what's going on.
Okay. All right. So that's basically my voicemail line. Let me see if anybody else called in during this period of time. I don't know. Here's like a so-called normal caller. I don't know who this is.
Hi, David. I'm calling to like kind of bring up a point that I've been thinking about lately, which is like, when I hear people say like, oh, you can go see for yourself or go do your own research, or I've done my own research, I'm starting to kind of see that as kind of a red flag. That, I mean, half the time I feel like these people don't even know what source they're trying to cite.
Yeah, that's true. People saying they've done their research. You should see the research they're doing. So yeah, no, that's actually a good point. I like that. Thanks to Chill SD for signing up via Twitch. Your new member number 32 today. Live viewer town hall at the top of the hour, 19 minutes away. Also want to say thank you to Janet Geiger, who just signed up at joinpacman.com. Thank you to Dan Becerra, who just signed up at joinpacman.com. And Kim Baum just signed up at joinpacman.com. Numbers 33, 34, and 35. In about 15 minutes, this stream will end. We will go over to the Pacman Live YouTube channel. That's where today's town hall will be taking place. Subscribe there. And you can go to the Discord, davidpacman.com/Discord. If you are not a member, you can go into the regular waiting lobby If you are a member, you can go into the members waiting lobby, which is very exciting. Very, very exciting. I see Tamisha's in there who asked about it, and it's all very, very good. Brad says, David, sir, I actually need my sir material here. I don't even know where it is. Here it is.
Sir,
Sir, you can't ask that question.
sir, he's better than I am. I don't even know what I'm doing, sir.
Sir, your wife is up in the air.
Yes, David, sir, your subtle sense of humor is half the reason I tune in. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Brad. I appreciate that. Tag says, David, how many staff members do you have to help you with your research behind the scenes? So I actually do I research my own stories. That's one thing that I have not delegated. See, here's the thing. We've tried having different people help me with the research, but what happens is when we split up research on stories, unless we talk about every story, sometimes I won't remember something someone else. Like the process I have allows me to integrate everything that I want to be aware of and that type of thing. So I found that that's actually a good thing not to delegate. Some people might not agree, but that's my perspective. Okay, let's look at, this is very, very interesting. We've spoken before about misinformation that runs rampant in the Latino community, of which I am a member. This is an interesting little Vice News documentary. Let's just take a look at it. This was sent to me. I think it's we're not going to watch the whole thing, but let's just take a look at it.
Con este curan el COVID y con este limpian los pulmones.
Ya, en total, señor.
200 más 150, 350.
350.
Dear God, it's already depressing.
Fernando Arce is making and selling chlorine dioxide. It's an industrial bleach used to disinfect swimming pools and floors.
Dear God.
But Arce is one of the many anti-vaxxers who's convinced this chemical prevents and cures COVID by killing viruses
Oh, man.
just like it does on surfaces.
Empezamos.
Suppose we hit the body with a tremendous,
Se sale lo fuerte del dióxido que queda en el recipiente de la última vez. Ok.
Convalescent plasma.
Ya llegó la pandemia y llegué a producir 1000 frascos al día. Creo que ganaba como 80,000 bolivianos al mes, más o menos.
Wow.
Hemos hecho dióxido en media hora. Agarro, lleno 1 litro de agua fría y aquí le pongo 20 ml de dióxido. Cada hora tomo un vaso de 100 ml.
Couldn't this guy have the common decency to just grow and sell pot instead of this stuff?
Les voy a invitar 50 ml.
Gracias.
Y me hace bien. No me daña el hígado, ni los riñones, ni el corazón, como la FDA.
The Food and Drug Administration and virtually every major health organization in the world says ingesting chlorine dioxide can be dangerous and even deadly. But that isn't stopping Arce. He has no medical training. He's an engineer.
Mi objetivo era descubrir que ese medicamento funcionaba en cualquier enfermedad.
Tú sabes que eso suena un poco loco, ¿no? O sea,
Sí.
que el dióxido de cloro puede curar
Un montón.
cientos de enfermedades.
Exacto.
Eso suena loco.
Sí, suena loco porque nos adoctrinaron a pensar de que eso no es posible.
¿De quién estamos hablando?
De las dinastías Rockefeller, a la familia Morgan, Rothschild. ¿Por qué?
The Rothschilds have indoctrinated us to believe chlorine dioxide doesn't cure hundreds of illnesses. Huh.
Por el simple hecho de mantener sus fortunas y su control, su dominio mundial. Esos son...
Is this now? Okay, so 2 questions. Does there start to be an anti-Semitic smell here? And is this guy even aware of it? Right? A lot of times people don't even realize that. And some people in the, oh, wow, a lot of yeses already. That's interesting. Let's keep going.
Psicópatas.
No eres químico.
No.
Ni eres médico.
No.
Aún así, tú estás vendiendo un medicamento.
Sí.
¿Eso no es absurdo?
No.
Esto atrapa y bota oxígeno. Entonces, esto me permite trabajar a mí sin barbijo.
The use of chlorine dioxide has become so normalized here that even some doctors are embracing it.
Oh my God.
Dr. Viviana Figueroa uses the substance Arce makes and injects it into her patients.
Oh my
¿Cómo está
God.
usted, sí, Grover?
Estoy bien, pero
Lo vamos a solucionar.
Oh, it cures depression too. Wow.
This man is fully vaxxed against COVID, along with a quarter of Bolivia's population. But Figueroa believes the vaccine introduces harmful metals to the body.
Perfecto, ya estamos en vena.
She claims a course of chlorine dioxide will detoxify him.
Oh my God.
She charges around $150 for a 3-day treatment, which she also recommends for patients with severe COVID.
So it treats COVID and depression, I guess.
El dióxido de cloro es oxidativo. ¿Qué quiere decir? Si la vacuna tiene metales, ¿cómo puedo destruir los metales? Oxidándolos.
I mean, if you did have metal inside of you because of the vaccine, would you want to rust the metal? That doesn't even pass the sniff test.
Así de sencillo. No es más. No hay mucha ciencia. Él, le cuento que se va a quedar 12 horas aquí.
What a waste of time also.
Health organizations warn that drinking and injecting chlorine dioxide can damage organs. There's no scientific evidence it protects against or cures COVID. ¿A cuántas personas has desintoxicado?
Estoy más o menos a mi capacidad tope. Estoy como 4 porque cuesta desintoxicar.
4 personas que han
Por
recibido...
día.
4 personas por día que han recibido la vacuna que llega a su consultorio porque se quieren desintoxicar.
Sí.
¿Qué va a pasar con la gente que se han vacunado?
Son como la doctora dice, bombas de tiempo.
Wow, this is even worse than I imagined.
Los matan.
Los matan.
Sí, es un genocidio.
Sí, esa es la pelea. Estamos diciendo que esto es un genocidio.
Hi guys, I'm here to demonstrate today the spray protocol with chlorine dioxide solution.
By the way, calling something a protocol makes it sound more legit, but it's just the word protocol, you know?
CDS.
Les voy a decir cómo hacer un protocolo enema que es de urgencia.
Por favor. Emergency enema. I'm glad that so far none of these folks are Argentinian, but I'm sure that will come.
No te vacunes, no por ahora.
The chlorine dioxide movement is huge in Latin America, and everyone from actresses to doctors promote it on social media. It's often referred to as MMS, or Miracle Mineral Solution.
Los que nos hemos curado con el dióxido de cloro, con ivermectina, con hidroxicloroquina y no queremos ser parte de un experimento, no nos pueden obligar a hacer vacunas.
Por favor, no dejen el dióxido de cloro hoy menos que nunca.
This isn't the first time bleach has been touted as a miracle cure. For years, people have been peddling it in Africa and Latin America as a treatment for malaria, cancer, and AIDS.
We have treated more than 500 HIV cases.
Promoters even targeted parents of autistic children around the world.
We have 38 children recovered in less than 20 months of using MMS to heal, cure, and recover children from autism.
This is even crazier than, you know.
Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I'm not a doctor. We're so beyond the...
Whoops, hold on.
Donate plasma today, please. And I see the disinfectant. Is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or apply light and heat to cure?
When COVID hit, these promoters of chlorine dioxide found a whole new audience amongst people desperate to survive the pandemic.
Donald Trump was absolutely right when he said that a disinfectant, a non-toxic one, can be used to get rid of this horrible COVID-19 pandemic.
That's Andreas Kalker, a self-described biophysics researcher from Germany
Oh my
who claims
God.
a degree from a Florida company that has no academic accreditation. He popularized chlorine dioxide as a COVID cure and promotes it through paid seminars and consultations.
Esta pandemia no se va a eliminar con experimentos genéticos que están llamando vacunas sin serlo.
Kalker helped found the anti-vax group Comosab at the beginning of the pandemic. Since then, it's opened chapters in more than 20 countries and
Oof.
spawned social media accounts that have gained hundreds of thousands of followers.
How is this humanity, guys? How is this the human race right now?
Their greatest victory is here in Bolivia. Bleach was already available on the black market, but last year, lawmakers from the country's left-wing government legalized it as a COVID treatment.
Oh my God.
Es permisible el acceso a esta medicina alternativa.
Now, the country's military academy is at the forefront of manufacturing and selling chlorine dioxide products to the public, including chlorine dioxide necklaces.
Oh my
Lo
God.
que hace esto es disipar al ambiente dióxido de cloro por un tiempo de 10 días. Y es como si formas ese escudo protector.
Esto en su cuello se supone que le protege del COVID-19.
Va eliminando todo lo que son los microorganismos, bacterias, virus.
Folks, things are not looking good. Things are not looking good.
¿Cómo saben que eso realmente funciona?
Es el barbijo, realmente le protege del COVID.
¿Usted diría que el barbijo sí protege algo del COVID o no?
Para mí,
Sí.
personalmente, no.
See, that's one of those things where it's not a matter of opinion. When I keep saying there's disagreements about what counts as a fact, that's not a question of opinion. It's just, let's just look. And you see that the schools where the kids wear masks have fewer cases and a lower case rate. And, you know, it...
No sirve para nada. Colonel Bustamante oversees the school's research and production of chlorine dioxide.
Sir.
La mayoría de las instituciones de salud han dicho que el dióxido de cloro podría ser muy peligroso y que no se debe de consumir.
Por los datos que hemos visto y les hemos mostrado, no es peligroso. No es porque no es tóxico. Normalmente el dióxido se utiliza como agua
Colonel, sir, are these piss jugs?
mineral y está más próxima a lo que es medicina natural, digamos, ¿no?
Very
Es como
natural,
tomarse
yeah.
un mate de té.
¿Qué diría una persona que dice lo que está haciendo es irresponsable promulgar, vender ese producto sin las pruebas?
Estamos amparados en la ley. La ley nos autoriza a producir y comercializar el dióxido. Y ahí acabaría el tema, ¿no?
The main person behind the law, Eva Copa.
Okay. All right. Anyway, I encourage people to check this out on their own because it is really, really something else. That is some horrifying stuff. Few other super chats. That guy mixing the chlorine dioxide looks really ill. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't look great. It's true. I mean, it's not like this guy looks like the pinnacle of health. Fair point. Lucian says, sir, why do you think there are so many different standpoints on the left, but always only one radical one on the right? Your moderate approach is rare, which is why I like your channel the most. You know, that's not always true. Like, for example, if you look at some right-wing conspiracies, there's all sorts of right-wingers that they come to the same conclusion, but using a different approach, often approaches that conflict. You see that with a lot of conspiracies, Flat Earth and others. I don't think that that's always true. And sometimes the left is united on a particular issue. I think that there's a sort of a lot to take in with that. I don't think it's quite so simple. I want to say thank you to MZ Frazzled X Brody X, my art is my arsenal, King Ganito, and Chill SD for subscribing via Twitch Prime, putting us at 40. Also, thanks to Katie Musgrave, who just signed up on my website at joinpacman.com using a coupon code. Today's coupon code is Felony21. So here's the deal, folks. We are 4 minutes away from the first live viewer town hall in a long time. I'm going to be taking all sorts of questions from people. This stream is going to end, and the town hall will stream exclusively on the Pacman Live YouTube channel. Okay, so in about a minute, this stream will end and we will start streaming on this YouTube channel, youtube.com/PacmanLive. If you want to talk to me, go on our Discord, davidpacman.com/Discord. You can go into the waiting lobby. If you're a website member at joinpacman.com, you can go into the member waiting lobby. Very exciting, okay? Priority given to members. Everybody welcome. All right? So we're going to stop this stream now. We're going to get set up. The new stream starts in 3 minutes. Join Pacman.com. Become a member if you want to get priority. We're going to be talking to all sorts of people. And if we get to 100 website members, I will commit to another town hall next week. All right. So this stream now ends. Pacman live stream starts in 3 minutes. I'll see you.